It's the weekend again, and you told yourself the weekend before this that you were not gonna play FutChampions. As a matter of fact, you've quit this game a couple of times. You've gone to pass. You've said, this is it, never again. But like a girl constantly returning back to her abusive boyfriend, you're here again, playing FutChampions in the Weekend League. You start off great. You score goals. It feels good. But you know you shouldn't be doing this. You try to justify to yourself that this is all for content. You tell yourself that if not for content, you won't be making this. But the truth is, like most people who play this game, you're addicted. It might be the rewards, or it might just be because this is football. And with quarantine, you don't really have much of a choice now, do you? How else would you get your fix? The first game, you win 5-0. You feel good. You try to tell yourself that, that was all due to my skill. But deep down in your mind, you know fully well that the first few games are easy. But, of course, that doesn't flatter you. So you disregard that. You're clearly the shit. You're clearly the best player in the world. Hell, you could even be a pro player at this point. I mean, look at that goal. That was class. You could even take on Tax. You can take on the alien. You're the best. Look at what you just did to the goalie. But that's just your ego talking. You know fully well, wins in this game have nothing to do with skill. The gameplay could be bad for the other opponent. Heck, they could be having button delay. You have no way of knowing. But you got a new icon, Gary Lineker. He's finishing everything. You start to get ambitious. Maybe, just maybe, this is my weekend. Just maybe, I may finish Elite 1. Heck, I may finish top 100. This is my weekend. This is it. Everything I hit goes in the back of the net. My strikers are playing like they should. All my shots on target. I think I finally found my moment. This is it. This is my weekend league. And for a brief moment, you get sucked in. You forget about how horrible this game truly is. But then something like this happens. And then you get reminded that, oh wait, they're just having what I usually have. This game is still crap. And then you concede the goal and it's 4-1 and you go, uh-oh, you've been here before and you've lost games like this. But surely not. You're 3 goals up. There's no way you're going to lose this, but there's still that fear in your head. You're on a nice run. 7 wins, 0 losses. But just like life, FIFA comes at you fast. And there it is. You met your match and you lost 5-0 because you went to use pressure and you lost your head. And suddenly, your expectations are lowered. You go from top 100 to maybe getting Elite 1. And then you lose another game. Now the first loss, the opponent was clearly better. You were probably just fodder to him, just like the first few opponents were fodder to you. But this one really hurt. You fantasize about breaking your controller, you cuss EA under your breath, and then you lose again. You had chances, clear chances, you missed. But that's okay. Then you lose another one. What is happening? Maybe I'm just trash. Maybe I shouldn't have let the couple of wins I had at the beginning get in my head. And you go back to winning ways. Gary Lineker showing you exactly what it means to have a pay-to-win player. He just scores everything he hits. The exact same chances you had with certain players that just didn't go in. For some reason, when it's Lineker, it goes in. It's almost as if you're the constant and the only variable that determines the outcome is the player and what EA decides to happen. Oh, you concede again. The fear comes back in. But hey, not today. You can win this. There's no way to coming back. But you're still afraid, even though you're 4 goals up. Anyways, the game ends well for you. Gary Lineker scores another one. And this is pretty much game over at this point. So you get to the end. And somehow against all odds, you're 20 wins, 5 games remaining, so 20-5. You try to push to elite. You try to keep going. But then you think to yourself, why am I doing this? This has been the worst weekend league ever. Whenever there's a promo, the servers are bad. Is it worth it to grind it? You finally listen to reason. Listen to the voice of reason. You put your controller down and you did what you should have done at the very beginning when you started playing this weekend league. You stop. Because you come to the realization that your mental health is more important than some arbitrary rewards you may or may not get.